Hey guys, so I know I look exactly the same as my last video, but I'm filming these back to back because like I said in that video, things have just been a little bit crazy and I haven't had that much time. So when I have time to film, I just want to film as many videos as possible for you guys. So today I thought it'd be fun to do a tag video. I feel like I haven't done one in a while, and I found one online that's called 50 Questions You've Never Been Asked. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried. But yeah, I thought it would just be fun to answer them, so of course you guys get to know me even more. So the first question is, what's your favorite candle scent? So although I've been talking a lot about that fireside candle that I got recently, I think the kind of candle that I like in general, like to burn the whole year, is normally candles that have kind of like a cologne scent to them. I don't really know how to describe it, but basically I tend to like candles that have teak wood in it, so I guess that might be my favorite scent. Number 2 is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Ooh, the possibilities. I think I would go for Hayley Williams, because I really like her. I think she's awesome, so how cool would it be if she was my sister? Number 3 is, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Ooh, that's a hard one. I have no idea. I don't think there's anyone that stands out to me that I'd be like, yeah, he would be an awesome brother. I don't know that one. So number 4 is, how old do you think you'll be when you get married? I don't know. Maybe 29, 30? I don't know. We'll see. Number 5 is, do you know a hoarder? Yes, I do, but I'm not going to say who it is. Number 6 is, can you do a split? Probably not. I used to be able to when I was like really young. I like loved gymnastics. I loved to do cartwheels and all this stuff. And yeah, then I stopped. So I probably could not do one now. Number 7 is, how old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Well, I know I was living in Brazil at the moment. I moved to Brazil when I was 10. And then shortly after I learned to, maybe 11? I think maybe I was like around 11 when I learned to ride a bike. Number 8 is, how many oceans have you swam in? 1, just the Atlantic Ocean. Number 9 is, how many countries have you been to? So, the United States, obviously. I've been to Brazil, I've been to Puerto Rico, and I've been to England. So 4. Not that many. I need to visit some more countries. Number 10 is, anyone in your family in the army? No, they're not. Number 11, what would you name your daughter if you had one? I was actually talking about this the other day with my boyfriend and his mom. Like, she asked us what we would name our kids, and I actually don't really know. What I told her is that I really like names that are kind of like unisex, like, you know, just names that are good either for a boy or for a girl. Like, for example, like Taylor can be used for a girl or for a guy, and I think that's really cool. I don't want to name my kid Taylor, but that's just an example. So I like names like that, like Aaron as well. I think that's a really cute name that could be for a boy or for a girl. So yeah, I don't know, I just like names like that. Number 12 is, what would you name your son if you had one? Also, don't really know. I really like the name Dallas, but I'm not really sure yet. Number 13 is, what's the worst grade you got on a test? Oh gosh, I don't remember. School was way too long ago. Number 14 is, what was your favorite TV show when you were a child? I think it was probably Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Number 15, what did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? As I mentioned in a previous video, I never used to dress up for Halloween. I did used to dress up a lot for my birthday, which is close to Halloween. Like, I used to do a lot of costume parties. And when I was 8, I don't know, I was probably like either Belle from Beauty and the Beast, or I think one year I dressed up as Jasmine from Aladdin. One year I was a ballerina. I don't know, I don't remember specifically what I dressed up as when I was 8. Number 16, have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I have read the entire Twilight series. I've read the entire Hunger Games series. I have not read the Harry Potter books. I know that's horrible because I love the movies. Like, I really love the movies. And I actually added the books not long ago to a wish list, and I really want to read them. But since I've been reading the Maze Runner series, I just haven't gotten to that yet. But that's definitely next on my list. Number 17, would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I mean, it kind of doesn't really matter, just because the person who has the accent can't really tell that they have an accent. Like, we just sound normal to ourselves. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but people do really seem to like British accents. So maybe I would go for a British accent, just so people can always be like, ooh, I love how you talk. Number 18, did your mother go to college? Yes, she did. She went to college for early childhood education, and she is now a teacher. Number 19 is, are your grandparents still married? So on my dad's side, unfortunately, both of my grandparents have passed away, but they were married till the end. And on my mom's side, they did get divorced. Number 20 is, have you ever taken karate lessons? No, but I would love to. I think that would be so cool. I've always wanted to do some kind of like martial arts class. So yeah, I would love to do karate. Number 21 is, do you know who Kermit the Frog is? That is definitely a question I have never been asked before. Yes, I know who it is. Yeah, he's from, wait, is this Sesame? No, it's not Sesame Street, is it? Oh, he's from the Muppets. Why do I feel like he's from Sesame Street too? I don't know, but I know who he is. Number 22 is, what's the first amusement park you've been to? Disney World. I went for the first time, I was really, really young. I don't even know if that counts, but I think I was like 2 or 3. But then I went again when I was 10, and it was amazing. I love it. It's one of my favorite places. Number 23 is, what language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Well, other than English, obviously, I'm actually fluent in Portuguese, so that's pretty cool. And if I could choose another one to be fluent in, I don't know, either Italian or French. Number 24 is, do you spell the color as gray or gray? Oh, okay. So I spell gray with an E or with an A. I actually spell it with an A, and I was thinking about this the other day. Like, a lot of places they write it with an E, and I've always wondered why there's 2 ways to spell it. But I spell it with an A. Number 25 is your father bald? No, he's not. My dad was always scared of going bald, so someone told him that if he used shampoo with garlic, that would help for his hair not to fall out. And I guess it worked, because he's like over 50 and he has not lost his hair. He actually has some really nice hair. Number 26 is, do you know triplets? I don't think I do, unless I'm forgetting. But I don't think I do. I know twins and I know quadruplets. My cousins are quadruplets, but I don't think I know any triplets. Number 27 is, do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Oh my god, I love them both so much, but The Notebook is my favorite movie. Number 28 is, have you ever had Indian food? No, I have not. I'm actually a very picky eater, so I just stick to what I know I like. Number 29 is, what's the name of your favorite restaurant? Not sure if I have one. I think it would either be one called Favela, which is like a Brazilian steakhouse. It's amazing. Or basically any Thai restaurant. Like, I really like Sea, Spice, yeah, any of those. Number 30 is, have you ever been to Olive Garden? I have, but I don't know, I'm not really a fan of it. Number 31 is, do you belong to any warehouse stores? Costco, BJ's, etc. Oh, so I guess it means like if I have like a membership. I don't personally have a membership, but my mom has the Costco card, so sometimes I'll take it if I want to go there and get something. Number 32 is, what would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I actually have no idea. I actually wanted to know what was their second option, like for me as a girl, just because my dad didn't want my name to be Jessica. He said that there was someone famous at the time with the name Jessica that he just didn't like. Apparently she was like a troublemaker or something, I don't know. So he didn't want that to be my name. But my dad actually went to Brazil to go visit his dad, and that night my mom went into labor. So he actually missed it. So my mom just went ahead and named me Jessica. So yeah, I have no idea what he wanted me to be called. He doesn't remember. But I've always been curious to know. Number 33, if you have a nickname, what is it? It's Jess. Before, only a few people used to call me Jess, but then once I created my blog called Dress Like Jess, then everyone started calling me Jess. Like, even when I get like emails from brands and stuff, people just call me Jess. So that's basically my name now. And then my mom sometimes will call me Jessie, but it's kind of rare. So yeah, just mainly Jess. Number 34, who's your favorite person in the world? Jesus. Number 35 is, would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? Rural, isn't that like the countryside? If I'm not mistaken. So there's no city option. I think I would just rather live in the suburbs. I've always kind of wanted to live in the suburbs. I never really have, so I think that would be fun. Number 36, can you whistle? No, I can't, and it bugs me because I've always wanted to know how to whistle. I've tried so many times. People have tried to teach me, but I just can't learn how to whistle. It's really sad. Number 37 is, do you sleep with a nightlight? I don't. But even if I wanted to, like if I was afraid of the dark or something, I wouldn't even need to, because it is so bright in New York City, like with all the lights everywhere, that it's never really dark outside. Even the sky seems to never really look black at night. So yeah, my window is basically a nightlight. Number 38 is, do you eat breakfast every morning? No. I know that's really, really bad, but sometimes I just don't. I do have some hot chocolate every morning. I used to have coffee, and then once I cut out caffeine, I tried doing decaf coffee, and it just tasted so bad. So I switched over to hot chocolate. I have it with almond milk, and it's really good. I have it every morning. And then there are days where I'll have something to eat with it, but there are days where I'll just have the hot chocolate. Number 39 is, do you take any pills or medication daily? It's starting to get a bit personal. But yeah, I do take skin medication. I've talked about it before in like my skincare routine. I do take medicine to keep my skin nice and clear. Number 40 is, what medical conditions do you have? Wow, it just got even more personal. I do actually have anxiety. I've mentioned it before, never really spoken about it too much. But yeah, I have anxiety. Number 41 is, how many times have you been to the hospital? Well, I'm guessing they don't mean like regular doctor visits. I've been a couple times. Like I've had kidney stones before and a kidney infection. So yeah, a few times. Number 42 is, have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Of course, it's like one of my favorite movies ever. Number 43 is, where do you buy your jeans? I normally buy my jeans at PacSun. I really like the Bullhead brands. And yeah, basically like 90% of my jeans are from there. Number 44 is, what's the last compliment you got? I don't know. It's probably some comments on Instagram. I think the last picture I posted, people were complimenting my hair a lot. So thank you. Number 45 is, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? I mean, sometimes I do. I feel like most of the times I don't. But then even when I do remember them, I feel like 5 minutes later, I'll completely forget what it was about. Number 46 is, what flavored tea do you enjoy? I don't really like tea. The closest thing to it that I like is kind of like a lemon water thing, where basically it's just water, you boil it, you put lemon in, and then also put some sugar, I think. Maybe you do the sugar before, I don't know. And then you put some honey, and that's really, really good for like sore throats and stuff, but technically that's not really tea. Number 47 is, how many pairs of shoes do you currently own? A lot. I'm actually kind of scared of counting. Number 48 is, what religion will you raise your children to practice? I don't really like how it's worded, like a religion to practice. So I'm a Christian, so obviously I'm going to share my beliefs and values with my kids. But the main thing I want to pass on to them is that it's not about like a religion and like rules that you have to follow. It's just about loving people, caring for people, just helping them, and yeah, just having some compassion. Basically, trying our best to be like Jesus, even though it's pretty hard, but we can try. Number 49 is, how old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I honestly have no idea. Like, I can't remember a specific moment where I just found out that, you know, he wasn't real. I have no idea. And the last question is, why do you have a Tumblr? How do you know if I have a Tumblr or not? I do. I never use it, but I actually do. I'm guessing this tag was initially created on Tumblr. I have a Tumblr account. I honestly forget that it exists. But yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more. If you guys do enjoy it, I can try to do some more tags in the future. But yeah, so if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!